Hi, I haven't done a video in a while, and I felt like today is a good day to jump on some inspiration and share a few things. I'm noticing as I'm recording this how grainy this video is. Hopefully, I can get access to some different equipment soon and provide better quality images. But for now, this is great, and I'm excited to share something with you. So, earlier, I posted on my Facebook page about worry, and I was a little bit overtaken by how much worry I was experiencing in that moment when I shared that post, and I thought that was very odd because it's been quite some time since I've felt worry like that, and it kind of threw me off. So I sent my post, and a few minutes later, I kind of sat with that. I'm like, okay, what was that? And I realized I had just eaten some fish. And it was wild caught fish, wild caught salmon. And I think it was last summer I explored veganism. And the main reason for that, I want to be caring and respectful to all spirits, including animal spirits. And so I became vegan for a while. And the main reason for that was because I was experiencing the emotions of animals that are mistreated and industrially raised, and the energy that comes into that slaughtering and raising process of the meat. So with farm raised salmon, a lot of the fish are just, they're so close together and they're on top of each other, just side to side. And it's like this anxiety, there's no space, and there's this competition for food. And that's the lifetime for that fish. Like that's their experience. That's what they feel. And all of that energy, combines with their DNA. And then we buy that in the store and eat it. And I know everyone isn't quite as maybe aware of the energy around them or quite as sensitive. So I feel like it's really important because I am to share this with everyone, because even though you may not feel it, you're still consuming this product and making it a part of who you are. Everyone deserves to know that. So I was surprised today when I was feeling all of these intense emotions and not really feeling like they were mine. Of course I get worried. Of course I do. But this felt like a very intense life or death worry. And I was like, well, I'm just sitting in my living room. Like, what is there to think about with life or death right now? And so I sat with the fish. And even though I ate wild caught salmon, there's still a traumatic experience surrounding the salmon being, the fisherman reeling in that salmon. And I saw the experience from the fish's eyes of being pulled in. He's in his body of water. He's in his environment. He's living. He's happy. He's at peace. And then all of a sudden he's pulled in out of his free will. He is dragged to places he doesn't want to go. And he is pulled onto a boat, and killed. But it's this traumatic experience of being pulled through the water and lured, and all of that fear surrounding, the fishing process. And I'm not saying, any of this is good or bad. I'm not labeling this or saying what you should or shouldn't do. I'm sharing an observation and experience that I had, and that is, even wild-caught fish experience a trauma right before their death. They embody that energy. They have that experience. Once again, it becomes part of their DNA. It's encapsulated, it's encased in their flesh, and then we eat it. Now, granted, there's good nutrition in there. There's lots of good things in there. It's the energy, though, that is also experienced along with it. It's also part of the package. It's a very big awareness for me that no matter where my food comes from, I mean, it's better to know where your food comes from. It's better to go to a local farmer, a mom and pop place. They have a small amount of animals. They love their animals. They take very good care of them. And there isn't this traumatic life experience for them that you are going to then take on and live and breathe and think that it's your own, you know. The best experience is to know where your food comes from. Now, I know that isn't realistic for all of us. So today, I mean, I've known this before. It really drove it home for me, is to clear the energy of my food before I eat it, to pray over it, to send it love. Like if you are like, so today when I sat down and I ate the fish, before I ate it, it makes sense to sit over the plate, to pray over it, to send that fish love, to send it love, to then clear away all of that fear that it's harboring, to send it love at the time when it was caught, to then be consuming love instead of consuming fear. Yeah, absolutely. That was just a huge realization for me. Driving things home today with our food and where it comes from. And that we can always be consuming love instead of heavy emotions. I mean, as much as I think we would all like to have control over where all of our food comes from and raise it all ourselves, and I think no matter what, there's still a traumatic event at the time when the animal dies. Whether that animal is slaughtered or it dies naturally, there's still fear surrounding that death for that animal. And I think it's our responsibility to send that animal love, to comfort it, and to thank it, and to be grateful for what it's giving us, to be grateful for the nourishment that we're receiving. Send it love, receive love, embody love. It was great talking to all of you today. Have a great day. Love and blessings.